Welcome back, everybody. Here we are at Pineville High School. here. And if you don't know what ACEL is here, man, I'm telling you, they are fantastic. The people around here are doing a great job here. It is the Association of Christian Educators of Louisiana. They're going to have some homeschool teams and a lot of just fantastic. And so far, the basketball has lived up to the hype. Going into this ball game, this is the JV Boys State Championship game. Number 4, Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletic Knights taking on the number 2 seed, Shreveport Homeschool Force. And it's going to be a fun matchup here as we're getting ready for tip-off. I am Billy Fritz alongside my partner Chuck Perkins. It's going to be a fun afternoon of basketball. We've got this game going at 1, another one at 2:30, another one at 4. We're going to finish it up at 5 o'clock here as we're getting ready here for the opening tip. And it is handled by SWLA. Attacks, no good, and out of bounds there. The Knights out of Lake Charles, they're going to be in that orange, and then of course Shreveport's going to be in the home white. 5:50 left here, 6-minute quarters here, 6-minute periods here at Pineville High School in this JV game. That's number 20. 2 swings it over to 20. That's Sanders. Sanders back over to Bennett. Bennett tries to feed the big fella Armstrong. And here is a great defensive stop right there by the Knights. And Knights led by Ethan Brown. Swings it, throws it, save. Not quite out of bounds here. So it's going to be a turnover. It'll be Shreveport ball here for the White. The Force. DeAndre Sanders Jr. is the point guard. We're going to see a couple of really good ball players, and there's one of them right there. That's Brady LeBlanc. No good on the take, but again, pushing is the force now. Swings it, stops. Over to Sanders. No good. Wild with the rebound. Sanders trying to swing it here. As they're going to slow it down just a little bit. Giving it to Sanders. You got Savage in the middle here, Wild down low as well. Then Thomas and there he is there. Thomas with the ball. Giving it back to Sanders. Gives it up to Thomas. Thomas attacks. Does not be able to come down with it. But Bennett with the rebound. Scoreless so far. There from three-pointer. And it is a beautiful shot right there. That is Mitchell Martin. With 3 right there. So 3-0 early on Force on top of the Knights. They're trying to feed Wild down the paint. And a beautiful move. Stewart. Wild. Beautiful job by that young man. He'll be shooting his free throw here. Three minutes, 56 seconds left here in this opening period. 3-2. Wild trying. No good there, but rebounded by two of the Force. Here comes Bennett. Dribbling. Going to attack, and he does. Great job by Patrick Bennett. Here comes the Knights. Now Sanders gives it over to Thomas. Thomas is going to take it all the way. Can't come down with it. But Wild with the rebound. They block it up. They're going to say it was a foul. That's going to be the first foul. And that one's on Bennett. Wild. Shooting two here. Stuart Wild, the 8th grader here in this JV championship. Drains the first. And off the iron here, rebounded by Armstrong. Armstrong back over to Bennett. Good back. To Armstrong. Just kind of resetting everything. Good defense right there by Savage. Oh, they're going to say it was the blocking on Savage, number 13. That's his first. Martin's the inbounder. Throws it to Armstrong. I think they're going to call that on Thomas.
Looks like he got one in the chin.
Yeah. Armstrong will be shooting two here for the force. 5-3. Force on top right now of the Knights. And he drains that one. Makes both of them right there, does Armstrong. 7-3 now. Here comes Ethan Brown. For the Knights. Over to Thomas. LeBlanc. Back to Brown. To Savage. And going to have a foul. On 20. That's Sanders Jr. His first. LeBlanc will take it out. That's Brown for three. No good. Savage with the rebound.
Getting up there.
And he's going to throw it. Back to Savage. Savage, no good. Still trying to get it. Over to Thomas. Thomas is going to be, that was very nice. Here it is to try to finish. Still cannot get it here. And that's going to be an offensive foul. That's going to be going the other way now. It'll be 13. Foul on number 13. That's going to be a foul on Savage. Sanders now. Running the point. For the force. Good job by Brown. All the way and in. Good job by the young fella, Ethan Brown. Beautiful job. Beautiful steal. Bennett, point guard for the force. Going to Santa. That's going to be a jump ball. They're going to tie it up. It's going to stay here. Force ball. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in this first period. That's going to go to Martin. Martin back over to Sanders. Sanders over to Bennett for three. Beautiful. Nice. Patrick Bennett for three. 10-5. Force on top of the Knights. Brown over to Thomas. Reach in foul. White 33. That's going to be Lorenz Pinner. His first foul. Over to Savage. No good, but that's going to be it. I think it's going to be another foul. Yep. Reached over and hit him. That's his third foul. Savage's third foul here. Bennett's going to bring the ball up. LeBlanc's going to be catching him in midcourt. All right, good steal right there by the Knights. Just out of the reach of LeBlanc. 1:45 left here in the opening period. 10-5. On top of the night. Sanders thought about shooting. Here comes that trap. Gives it up over to Martin. Back to Bennett. Bennett with a good move, a little jump shot. Bennett's up, and it is good. Just inside the free throw line. Nice put up there. Patrick Bennett with 7 points already here early on with a minute 20 left here in this opening period. Shreveport Force with 12. Knights with 5. Missed shot. Bennett. LeBlanc with the foul. And we're going to have a substitution early on here. Aaron Fontenot is going to be coming into the ball game.
Don't line up to shoot a pair.
Bennett will be shooting 2. Minute 9 left. Out of the game comes Savage now, with 3 fouls already here in this early period. Bennett drains that one. Stay tuned. We'll have our MVP of this tournament as well for each championship game. This is the boys JV state championship here for ACEL. Thomas swings it over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc throws it away. That's going to be another turnover on the Knights with 55 seconds left. 14 to 5.
Violation.
52 seconds left here. And right now. 48 seconds left here. Turnover right there. It's going to be on the Knights. Force. Taking it Martin from downtown. No good. It's going to go the other way here. Knights are going to have possession here with 29 seconds left. 29 seconds left here in the first period. 14 to 5. Force on top of the Knights. LeBlanc. They're going to feed Thomas down low, give it up to Wild. Wild travels before he can do anything. He took the step. Turnover here with 19 seconds left in this opening period. Sanders is going to bring it across half court. Good rebound right there by the Knights. Fontenot is going to bring it over to Thomas. Thomas is going to take it. Thomas with 1 second. Just kind of throws it up. No good. So that's going to go for the first period. Shreveport scores 14. And the Knights here out of Lake Charles is going to be 5. We're going to be right back here on 446 Sports ACEL Championship.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And welcome back, everybody, here to the start of the second period here at Pineville High School. This is the ACEL JV State Championship game for the boys. As we have going right now is Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics, the Knights against Shreveport Homeschool Sports Force leading right now 14 to 5. As the Force coming across midcourt there, Sanders point guard. Going to swing it over to Bennett. Bennett, the leading scorer right now for the Force. And that's going to be another foul on LeBlanc. As here goes the inbound for the Force.
That's 2 in a row.
That's his third. That's a frustration foul right there. And here we go. As they're talking to the coach of the Knights. Two quick fouls right here in the second period. Here's the inbound to Bennett. Bennett's going to attack. And a beautiful job right there by the leading scorer, Patrick Bennett. 5:28 left here in the second period. 16-5. Force on top of the Knights.
I think what they were getting him on, they were just wrapping his arms around him to hold him.
Yeah, he pulled that jersey. There he is, a block for three. Oh, in and out. Savage with the rebound. Back to the block, back to Savage. Savage going to turn, and yes, ball. Going to be a foul on Sanders. Savage with a beautiful shot right there.
Good hard banking shot.
So Savage will shoot another free throw here to make this a three-point play. In and out. They're rebounded by Martin. Martin's pushing it down to Bennett. Bennett's going to take it. He's going to pull up. Nope. Stops himself. Martin tries to feed it, but Savage with a great steal for the Knights. Brown. Yeah.
Almost fell for him.
Fouled by Sanders right there. Two quick fouls for Sanders. Ethan Brown here. He's shooting two for the Knights. Appreciate everybody listening and watching. If you don't know, as he misses the first free throw, if you got family members that can't make the championship game, give them our link on YouTube. You can watch the game live. It doesn't cost you anything. And you got family members that can't maybe travel to be able to follow this. Plus, you can watch it later on too as well.
Yeah, turn it on to your big TV. You talk about a fun experience there.
We've had many people out of the states at restaurants and bars putting it up on their small TV at the restaurant and watching some local sports here from outside of the state. So Sanders is your point guard here for the Force, leading right now 16-8 over the Knights out of Lake Charles. Pinner trying to feed Martin down there. And good job right there by Savage of just keeping his hands straight up, not forcing anything to make him foul. As they give it back to Savage, he's over to Thomas. Thomas down low. And one. Beautiful job right there by Tristan Thomas, the freshman. 16-10 right here. Early on here in the second period. Thomas with the free throw, and it's good. So we got a timeout by the Knights down here. So we're going to keep it here as well. 16-11. Force on top of the Knights here at Pineville High School. This is the JV Boys State Championship game here. Stay tuned. At the end of this game, you'll see we will award our 446 Sports MVP of this JV league. And I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. We'll have a plaque. You get to see the presentation and everything as well. And we got a couple of front runners early on here for you.
Yes, we do. Good competition here. We didn't get to see any of the JV, the season leading up to this, like we did with the varsity, D1 varsity, and just like their D2, that's going to be coming up after next. As a matter of fact, they'll be coming up their D2 varsity. We didn't get to see any of their preseason parts. I say preseason, but you know what I mean. After the regular season, the playoff section. But this is some good front runners so far.
Absolutely. We're going to be rolling. We got the 2:30 start for Division 2. Then we got 4 o'clock girls varsity, and then we finish up with the Division 1 boys state championship game at 5:30. Bennett wanted to pull the trigger, but did not. Let's go swing it back to Pinner. Pinner gives it back to Bennett. Good defense right there right now by LeBlanc for these Knights. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Moving screen, I think is what they called on that.
Yeah, he didn't get set in time like the other guy did on the other side.
Absolutely. So Ethan Brown will take the ball up. Brown over to LeBlanc. Good move by LeBlanc. Cannot come down with it. And there's going to be an unfortunate foul. It's kind of a. That's going to be on LeBlanc right there. And that was just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. He tripped over LeBlanc's feet. That's his fourth foul. Is LeBlanc. Here in the second quarter.
First half. Yeah, that's rough. Trying to figure out a way to get it. Oh,
and a steal by Brown. That's his second one of the night. Great job. Cutting the deficit to 3 now. Has the Knights. Over to Sanders. Sanders over to Martin. Martin trying to feed it inside, but Wild there with the hands. And good job. Wild going to come back up with it. Swings it over to Thomas. Thomas is falling forward. Nobody touched him. Martin swings it over to Bennett. Bennett from downtown. Off the iron. Big rebound by Wild. Brown looking to attack. Good move, but just doesn't. And that's going to be a foul on Thomas over the back. With 2:33 left here in this second period. 16-13. Force on top of the Knights as they call a timeout. Let's see if that's a full. No, they're going to keep it here as well. Again, stay tuned. We're going to be here all afternoon. We got another game kicking off at 2:30, which is the boys varsity Division 2. Girls varsity state championship at 4. And then the boys varsity Division 1 at 5:30 with the award presentation following that here. And you'll have all that on here absolutely for free on 446 Sports. Appreciate everybody watching. Here we go. Get ready. 2:33 left here in this second period. As we're trying to get some stuff fixed here. Our producer extraordinaire will start working on that, get everything down here. So that's going to be a foul. Oh my. That's going to be a foul on number 13, Savage. That's his fourth. So both two very, very big players for these Knights with 4 fouls already here in the second period. As Martin misses the first free throw. We are trying to work out the kinks if there's a problem with the sound, and we do apologize. We are trying to get that fixed as soon as possible. 16-13, Force on top of the Knights.
Over to Fontenot, back to Brown. And here comes the Knights with the offense. They're going to go over to Thomas. Nothing there, back to Brown. And keep swinging it, trying to get some movement there. Savage turns the ball over. Force gets it there with Bennett attacking here. Bennett with a little fadeaway. And Bennett again leading the way right here for the Force, 18-13. With 1:40 left here, over to Fontenot. You can tell they're trying to feed the big fellas down there off to Savage, back up. Thomas. Wild off the bank, no good. Bennett with the rebound. Good job right there. And Martin for 3 off the front iron, rebounded by Brown. And he's going to go to the left hand. Thomas with the rebound forces it. Armstrong with the rebound. Bennett's going to take it to the left side with Wild right at him. Bennett drains it. They're going to have Wild, his first foul of the ball game. 58 seconds left here in this opening half. Bennett has been on absolute tear. Thomas with the big rebound. .50 seconds left here. Brown's looking to slow things down a little bit for the Knights. Trailing 20 to 13. Great pass to Wild. Cannot finish, but a foul on number 21. That is Aiden Armstrong.
Great at work down there in the bottom by Wild. I'm telling you what, I've been impressed with his work.
I think
in the lower end.
Absolutely. If he wouldn't have put that ball on the floor, he would have had that a lot easier bucket. However, he did draw the foul, and that's exactly what. And you could tell the Knights have been trying to do that, Chuck. They have been trying to feed it down low, down low, down low, and it's paying off dividends. The problem is you got LeBlanc and Savage, two of your best players, both with 4 fouls here in the second period.
And that's tough at this point because you still got 2 periods left to play, and you really got to be careful with that.
Wild misses both there, but Thomas with a great job and putting it right back up. So 40 seconds left here. 20 to 15 force on top of the Knights, but the Knights making a good little comeback right here. There he is, no good. And we've got another, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Thomas.
Yeah. I think they both fell down. It's tough.
Yeah, but they're calling it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Thomas. That's his third.
They're talking about it
the
right
coach,
here.
My goodness, Nathan Rose, the coach for the Knights. I mean, there has been so many fouls on his defense. It's unfortunate. You got 2 players with 4, 1 player with 3 now of your starting lineup.
Now,
it's brutal.
Now I get where they called the foul because it looked like he did pushing, but I think he was falling down already and threw his hand out. But, you know,
again, that's part of it. Yeah,
that's right.
It's unfortunate is what it is. Good move, a good steal by Bennett. Bennett coast to coast. And good. Patrick Bennett here just leading all scores here with 9 seconds. Brown's going to pitch it off to Fontenot. Fontenot for three. No good. Pinner with the rebound is going to give it to Bennett, and that's going to be the end of the second period here. So going into halftime, the Force out of Shreveport, 22. The Knights out of Lake Charles, 15. We're going to be at halftime. We'll be right back on 446 Sports.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pine.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in SWLA spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers. And we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investment.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And welcome back, everybody, here getting ready to start the third period here. 22-15 Force out of Shreveport on top of the Knights out of Lake Charles. And a turnover real quick right there by the Knights. Trailing by 7 here. LeBlanc for 3. No good. Rebounded by Bennett. I believe we got all the technical issues worked out there. Our producer extraordinaire, Chuck, getting all that fixed.
Way too much credit.
We need, look, you deserve it as much as you got to do. LeBlanc's going to be taking the ball again. Him and both Savage with 4 fouls already here. They're going to feed the big fella down low, and that was money.
Why not?
Money right there. Stuart Wild with another beautiful move down in the paint. Bennett leading all scorers right now here. Stay tuned to the end of the game. We're going to announce our MVP, brought to you by 446 Sports. They're going to feed it over to Martin. Martin for 3. And no good. Rebounded by Brown.
Had a good line on it, just too strong. Tussle for the ball.
We got a timeout. Soon as the Knights got possession, Coach did a very, very good job. Coach Rose called timeout here. That way nothing else could happen. So a quick timeout here, but we're going to leave it here as well, just a 30. Was it a full? Okay, it's fine. We're going to still leave it here. 4:46, 4:47 on the clock. We were 1 second off, Chuck. 1 second off. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for the info saying that the audio was a little messed up. Chuck got that taken care of here. And so hopefully from here on out, everything will be fine.
I don't know if it's the chicken cracklings or the other rodents that were running around, but yeah, we've got it done.
Again, stay tuned all day here. Again, you can watch this. You can go back and watch it. It's there forever. So if one of your family members is in this ball game, you can watch this forever and see how they did and make fun of them in 20 years when how young they looked.
Yes, that's the beauty of the YouTube and Facebook world. Those videos are there forever.
Inbounds will be LeBlanc. He's going to swing it over to Brown.
Well, there's technology popping there too.
Yeah.
Not just me.
Over to Thomas. They're trying to get him down low. So over to Savage. Savage back to Thomas in the paint, and it works.
There he is.
Tristan Thomas with another. That's 7 points for Tristan Thomas. 22-19 now, Force on top of the Knights. It has been the Bennett show for the Force. They're going to swing it over to Martin. Martin for 3. Off the front iron, rebounded.
Oh, he took out 2 of them.
Armstrong. There's going to be, a block.
A charge, isn't it?
No, he was a block. He called it blocking.
Okay.
That's going to be on Brown. Armstrong with the 2. Going to be getting a free throw here as well, as Coach Nathan Rose is talking to one of the officials.
I thought
Armstrong makes
falls.
The free throw. Over to LeBlanc. Fighting for the ball here. Let's see what the call is. White 21. That's going to be Aiden Armstrong with his 4th foul.
It'll be on the floor.
And Adams is coming in for Armstrong.
There's a big height difference between those two.
They're going to swing it out to LeBlanc. There's going to be a foul. I believe that's going to be on Martin. So again, immediately coming into this ball game, whistles are blowing a lot here compared to the first couple of games.
Even from the first half, a little bit different.
LeBlanc over to Brown. Back to LeBlanc for 3. Off the iron. Martin with the rebound. Going to give it to Bennett. Bennett's going to take it. Top of the key. He's trying to attack. Does.
Off
Bennett.
the bank. Nice.
Again, Patrick Bennett, the freshman, scoring at will tonight. LeBlanc off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Penner. And smartly, LeBlanc pulls back. Don't want to get that 5th foul. That's going to be an offensive foul on Bennett.
Bennett's talking to the ref saying he was giving me the shoulder kind of thing.
Yep. I have no problem with any player just asking a question. And I like that the officials are allowing that to happen. You know, that's the way it's supposed to be.
I like the mixed communication there with them.
That was going to be a reach-in foul.
And he's going to get him for pushing off.
Back immediately a 2nd foul on Bennett, and Bennett's a leading scorer for the Force. That's his 3rd foul. So at this point, if you're Bennett, you're going to have to be a little less aggressive on attacking. You don't want to get a 4th foul here in the 3rd period. 2:48 left here in the 3rd period. 27-19 Force on top of the Knights. There's the big fella.
Oh,
gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Thomas this time. No good. Bennett with the rebound. Swings it over.
Oh, a little strong off of his chest there.
Off of Adams.
Yeah, came off his chest instead of catching in his hands there.
Tyler Adams, a 8th grader here. Ethan Brown swings it over to LeBlanc. Back to Brown. Over to Thomas for 3. No good. That's going to be the Force ball here. 27-19 Force on top of the Knights in this JV state championship ball game here at Pineville.
Adding some pressure here.
Be careful if you're LeBlanc. You do not want to get a blocking foul there. That's smartly done by LeBlanc. Very good job by that young man. They're going to swing it over to Savage. Savage throws it off. Yes, very nice. Throws it off of Adams to keep the possession. With 1:46 left here in the 3rd period. Force on top of the Knights, 27-19. Over to Savage. Savage is up, and it is good.
I was just good wherewithal, too, to get that ball in and hit the player to maintain possession. I'll get the words out in a moment.
Savage and LeBlanc being with 4 fouls already since the 2nd period are having to be very cautious. Bennett with the pull-up jumper off the front iron, rebounded by Savage. They're going to push it down to Brown. Brown's going to attack. No good. Thomas with the rebound, and it's good.
Using that body to create that spot, that shot for
Young man Thomas, only a freshman. Just imagine when he's a senior.
Wow.
He is going to be a stud.
Imagine him on an 8-man football team, too.
Bennett, oh, you had the jump shot, sir.
Yep.
And turns it over to Thomas. Thomas with a pump fake there. Nice. The little Euro, and no foul call. Sanders is going to be pushing the floor. Over to Adams for 3. Yes!
Wow.
Tyler Adams, the 8th grader from downtown.
Feed me more, he says.
33 seconds left here in this 3rd period. 30-23. The Force on top of the Knights. LeBlanc picks it up.
Got a trap.
LeBlanc gets blocked by Bennett. From downtown, no good. But look at Martin. And there we finally got a foul here. I believe that's going to be on Adams. Yep, that's going to be Adams there. Great block down in the paint right there with 5.4 seconds left here in this 3rd period. 30-23 Force on top of the Knights. We're shooting 2 right here. It'll be two shots.
Goodness gracious.
This is a fun ball game right here, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm thoroughly enjoying this. A lot of action, a lot of up pace, a lot of fouls, a lot of whistles, but a lot of really good shot and a lot of fantastic players. Bennett's been very impressive. The hustle by Savage and LeBlanc and Thomas, and then the big fella Wild here for the Knights. Very impressed with him as Brown off the back iron.
And as you can see, as we panned across with the camera a couple of times, you can see the other side is starting to fill up a little bit, but this side on this side is also starting to fill up as well.
Yeah, again, at 2:30 is the boys varsity Division II state championship as Brown hits the second free throw. 4 seconds. I don't know. Yeah, throwing it a little early there.
1.2 seconds now.
Here we go. So he turns the ball over, gives the Knights, and no good there. That's gonna.
Oh my word!
Almost half court. So that's gonna do it after third period. 30 for the Force out of Shreveport. 24 for the Knights out of Lake Charles. We'll be right back on 446 Sports. And here we go, back at it here. Fourth period action here in this JV state championship game here between the Southwest Louisiana Knights out of Lake Charles and, of course, the Shreveport Homeschool Sports Force out of Shreveport. Force on top right now, 30-24. The Knights with the ball here to start the fourth period. LeBlanc swings it over. And a good job. Look at Wild there, just a big fella in the paint. Thomas again. Wild picks it back up, and Wild with another point and multiple rebounds right there by the Knights in the paint.
Wild and Thomas are forced down there in the bottom.
That's right. Bennett for three. Off the front iron, rebounded by LeBlanc. 30-26 now. Oh, good look right there to Savage. Cutting it to a one-possession ball game. The Knights have trailed this entire game and now are within striking distance to get the lead. And right at that, Bennett pushes it to add to his lead in scoring in this ball game. Patrick Bennett. Thomas over to Brown. Brown back to Thomas. Thomas gets his own rebound. And there's it, and in, and nope, does not go. Let's see who the foul is called on.
I think it's 22.
Oh, that is their stud. That is Bennett. That's his fourth. So Bennett, the leading scorer in this ball game with 4 fouls now. Thomas will be shooting 2. What a ball game here. Thomas with the missed free throw. But do you pull Bennett out? No, you do not. You keep him in there. It's the fourth period. You got to. You just got to tell him he can't be as aggressive on the defensive side. But you bring back in Armstrong, who also has 4 fouls, who had to leave the game a little earlier as well. Thomas shooting the second free throw, missed the first one. Off the right again, but look at that. Savage with the rebound. What a job by the Knights. Brown on Bennett. That's going to be a foul on Brown. We got timeout here. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout here. 32-30. Force on top of the Knights. We'll be right back on 446. And we're back here as the inbound gets ready here for the Force. They're going to give it to Bennett. Bennett's pretty much been the one-man show, and he drains it again on cue to extend the 4-point lead here. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left here in this ball game. Brown goes to Thomas. Thomas is going to give it back to Brown at the corner for three. Long rebounded by Bennett. Bennett with 4 fouls. Host of players here in this ball game in the fourth period with 4 fouls. They're going to swing it to Sanders. Sanders is going to try to give it to Pinner. And he throws it back to Bennett, slowing things down a little bit. Bennett's trying to attack a little back. And there's Bennett for a nice little jump shot, rebounded by Wild. Brown has the ball, is going to push it over to LeBlanc, back to Thomas. Back to Savage. And Bennett with the rebound. 3:28 here left in this ball game. There's Sanders. He's going to reset. There's Pinner for 3. No, Thomas with the rebound. Brown slings it over to LeBlanc. That's going to be a turnover. Bennett picks it up. Bennett looking to attack in and out, and a beautiful job by Patrick Bennett. (36-30) here with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this ball game. Force on top of the Knights. Thomas looking for some type of separation down low, trying to feed the big fella Wild, and they get it to him. And there's going to be I think that's going to be a foul on Martin. I think Martin came in there and got the hands.
Yep.
Let's see what they call. Yep, exactly what they did, Martin. And I know Armstrong was thought it. He's like, man, please don't call that on me. I wasn't nowhere near it. That's his 3rd foul on Martin. With 2:36 left here in this ball game. Force on top, 36-30, inbounds for the Knights. And let's see what the call is.
Uh-oh. Having to address the
I don't know what happened there.
Fans.
Yeah, I don't know if he was just jumping up and down. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. That's going to be a foul on Wild, saying he was pushing the defenders out.
I got you.
So 2:33 left, 36-30 now. The Force on top in this JV state championship game. Bennett picks up his dribble, throws it out of bounds. That's a turnover on the Force here. The Knights trying to make something happen with 2:24 left here in the ball game. This is a 446 Sports production of ACEL State Championship basketball here. This is the championship game for JV boys. Brown kicks it back to LeBlanc, back to Wild in the paint. Thomas with a big rebound, cannot make the basket. And then a host of running into each other there, and it looks like it went out of bounds on the Knights. Let's see what we got going here. I believe we have a timeout for the Force.
Yeah, looks like he's calling a 30. He's touching his shoulders.
We'll leave it here with 2 minutes, 7 seconds left here. Stay tuned. After this ball game, we're going to announce our MVP for this JV state championship, as well as then we're going to get ahead and start a new feed for the next game. And that next game will be at roughly around 2:30. And that's going to be the boys varsity division 2 state championship game. So make sure that you can't stay on to this link. You're going to have to go into another. Chuck can give you a better explanation on that. He's my technical guy.
So if you're subscribed to us, you're on our channel. If you give us a like, that's great. We appreciate that. But if you ring it on YouTube, if you ring that bell, you'll get notified when we go live again, because the next one might go on a little bit before 2:30. Facebook is the same way. Once you get on our page or become friends with it, whatever that Facebook is, I'm more on the YouTube thing. So yeah, that'll automatically notify you when we go live again. So it might be 2:30, it might be a little bit before. We'll just have to see how it all unfolds.
2 minutes, 7 seconds left here in this ball game. 36-30, the Force on top of the Knights. Here comes that full court press right here. And they give it to Martin. Martin swings it back to Bennett. Bennett finally gets across there. Taking his time over to Thomas. And my God, that young man can play. Patrick Bennett is he's so clutch when he needs a big point. You know who's going to score for the Force.
Yes.
And you can't stop him.
Just like fluid. It doesn't get I don't know.
LeBlanc turns the ball over.
Lost the dribble, and they kind of hit the ball back. Just couldn't grab it back.
Bennett with the floater.
And
good.
Word. Oh, my word.
That man is on fire right now, Patrick Bennett.
Somebody's trying to get an extra vote.
40-30 here with 1:18. Thomas is going to attack. And he gives it up, but it's going to leave it here. That's going to be Knight's ball, the inbound. LeBlanc will be taking it out. Does it? It's tipped, but it's tipped to Thomas. Thomas turning in a great showing as well.
Absolutely.
40-32 with a minute left here in this ball game. You can hear the stand starting to get into it. Bennett gives it up to Sanders, and they're just trying to eat some clock up. Over to Martin. Savage is not coming there. Now he's coming. Gives it back to Bennett. Bennett over to Armstrong. Back to Bennett. And a reach and a good job.
Trying to get a foul to try to stop it.
Yeah.
41.3 seconds, as you can see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen.
Yeah, good job. And that's going to be a timeout here for the Knights.
We're not going to worry about going any commercials right now, because they're kind of
they're acting a fool right now.
Yeah.
So we adjust as we need to on the fly. With 41 seconds left here in the ball game, Force with an 8-point lead here over the Knights in this JV state championship game here for ACEL. And again, we appreciate the ACEL community. There is a strong following here. You can see the parents, man, that just are into it. They're excited. They're happy to be here as we're getting ready for another game here for Division II boys. And that will kick off right around 2:30, roughly around that time. I am Billy Fritz alongside my partner, Chuck Perkins. Doug Gann had to go. I don't think he's coming back today, but he's got some other things. So that's our CEO, the guy that started all this stuff that we love to do. We appreciate our done. And then we got some dancing going on by
they're showing their foot loose down there.
Yeah. I've seen more dancing in this tournament than any league I've ever called, and I love it. People having a great time here. You can hear the music in the background. The stands are jumping.
There's a dad over there bouncing the baby.
Yeah. 41 seconds left here in the ball game. 40-32. It has been this show has been the Patrick Bennett show. for this Force team. And Martin will be taking the ball on the inbounds. An illegal screen on Pinner.
33, yep.
That's his second foul.
They're going to have a conference here about it.
And they're checking on the clock.
Because it was only 41.6 that was up there.
And let's see what they come up with there. But it will be the Knights' ball, trailing by 8 here with 41 seconds left as they're trying to get the exact time down. And look, every second counts here in this state championship game. Again, this is the ACEL JV Boys State Championship game here between two really, really good teams here. It's Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletic Knights, the number 4 seed, and the number 2 seed, the Shreveport Homeschool Sports Force. And these two teams have been battling this entire afternoon here. What a matchup. JV State Championship on the line as the officials are trying to get everything worked out exact on time. And they did. They put 41.3 back onto the clock.
They may just delay the touch start just a second.
There he goes. Brown over to Thomas for 3. And off iron, but a rebound by Bennett. And
34.
34. That's going to be on Wild, which Savage is very lucky that wasn't him. That's only his 3rd foul for Wild. So Savage, I thought they were going to call it on him. I'm unsure what's going on.
Now they're calling a timeout here now.
Yeah, but I think the Knights coach thought it was on Savage because he pulled him out of the game when it was on Wild.
Yeah.
But 33 seconds. 40-32 Force on top of the Knights.
You know, that's what, three scores, 3 threes?
Yep. It's definitely doable for sure.
Well, I guess technically it's 2 threes, but if the score is 3 threes,
you take the lead.
But it would be neat if it was 33.3, and then it would be just.
Oh, you can tell you taught math.
I'm going down the rabbit hole for sure.
Appreciate everybody watching. You can see it in the stands. A little rocking some old school boy band.
They stopped the music, but they're still going.
They're still singing it. Here we go. Force on the inbounds, and they throw it over to Armstrong, and there's a foul on 42. That's going to be Thomas. That's his 4th foul.
And since they have a couple to give, I mean.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be letting Thomas give it. I'd be bringing somebody off the bench saying, you go foul. And I think that's exactly what he's doing. He brought in Merrick Martin to bring Thomas out of the ball game.
That's kind of strange at this point.
I don't understand it either with 32 seconds. There it is. Merrick Martin with the foul.
For the foul purposes.
And now they're going to bring him back in. Okay, there it is.
That makes sense now.
Yep.
That's what they're coaching.
You take them out of the game, they can't foul, I guess is his mindset. So they're going to be shooting here.
Shooting 2.
Armstrong will be shooting 2. 5 points on this afternoon already for Armstrong. Makes the first. Clutch free throw right there. Brings the lead to 9.
It's your 2 key players back in the game.
Yep. So the Knights have their best 5 on the floor right here. They're starting 5. Drains both of them, does Armstrong. And another timeout here.
Coach trying to get his plan together with them.
42-32, 10-point lead now for the Force out of Shreveport.
Should be 33, I think. 42, because I thought it was 32 a second ago before he shot, but I may be wrong.
But that was the Force shooting the free throws, not the line, not the Knights.
Okay.
So 42-32 is right. You got the music blaring in the background. We do not have the right to this music, so that's not not to be
Yes, that's why it's better to watch it on YouTube than on Facebook. I'll tell you.
Don't you do it.
Or everybody
It's not
watching
us.
on Facebook, go over to YouTube.
That's not us playing the music.
Yeah. I wish they had a way to say we are broadcasting from.
Yeah.
And they would say, oh, well, and I understand. You got to protect the artist. I get it. But why isn't everybody on the same page? And I'm glad they're not.
Here we go. 30 seconds left here in the ball game. Knights will be taking it out.
Adding some pressure here.
Sanders is going to make it a little more difficult. They're going to throw it over to Thomas. Thomas for three.
Oh.
In and out. And a great rebound right there by Savage. Off the top, rebounded by Bennett. Let's see what the call is. White.
42. Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's it. He's out. Unfortunately, that young man is out. Heck of a ball player, freshman. A lot of potential in that young man.
Getting a few standing O's for him.
A lot of potential for that young man. Here we go. Drains the first free throw.
Bennett trying to seal the deal here, maybe one more. And he does get the second. Bill, I think we've got a tough decision to make here.
Yeah, no good for Brown. Rebounded by Savage. Swing it, LeBlanc.
And he
Drains it.
zings that one in there.
Brady LeBlanc.
Oh,
And that's going to be a foul on, let's see.
Intentional foul.
Intentional foul.
On
It's not going to
13.
matter on 13. He's out of the ball game anyways. Savage is out as well.
Just eager to try to foul to stop it.
Yeah.
But a little bit ahead of himself on that one.
That does it for him as number 4, Landon Daly, comes into the ball game. Sanders will shoot 2. And no good for the first.
There's a good coaching moment. Didn't get to see it on camera, but Wild was coming off the court, and another young player was coming on. He pushed him back off the court. Says, "Wait, you have to wait till you get acknowledged." So that was pretty neat to see that little coaching moment there by him.
And the inbound, and that's going to do it.
So to wrap it up.
Shreveport Homeschool Sports Force are your JV state champions of 2024 for the ACEL JV Championship game. Congratulations to them. And you'll get to see here in a second, Chuck is going to text our MVP to them, and stay tuned here on the stream. You're going to see the award being given out to that young man. So we'll see it here. We're going to stay to it here. 35 for the Knights, but 45 for the state champion force out of Shreveport. This is a 446 Sports production. We'll be back here in a little bit. Stay tuned.
Time for our recognition of our junior varsity state runners-up, the SWLA Knights, head coach by Nathan Rose. And your 2024 Junior Varsity Boys Basketball State Champions, the Shreveport Boars. 4's Patrick Bennett.